Hello everyone and welcome back. In this session, we are going to dive a bit deeper into the concept of recursion in context-free grammars. So without any further ado, let's get to learning. Coming to the outcome of today's session, today we are going to acquire the understanding of left and right recursion. Now if you remember, during the session Associativity and Precedence Solve Problem Set 1, we solved this problem. Having examined the production rules, we found out that this production rule is left recursive, whereas this one is right recursive. Now we already know that since the non-terminal t is reoccurring as the leftmost non-terminal in the right-hand side, that's why we are calling it a left recursive production. On the other hand, the non-terminal p is reappearing as the right-hand side's rightmost variable, and that's why this is being called the right recursive production rule. Today, we will see both the left recursion and right recursion from a bit different perspective. Well, from the perspective of formal grammars and languages. So let's begin with left recursion. Now consider the following grammar. A can be rewritten as A alpha or beta. Let's assume here A is the variable and alpha and beta are the terminal symbols. Since A is reappearing as the leftmost non-terminal, that's why this is left recursive production. Now let me show you the different types of derivations using these productions. So starting from the start symbol, we can at least derive beta. This is basically the smallest possible derivation from these production rules. Now let's observe what happens if we want to derive a string of two terminals. So again we will start from the non-terminal A, but this time we will select the production rule A can be rewritten as A alpha. So from A, we will derive A and alpha. Now our intention is to generate the string with two terminals. So from this A, we will derive beta. So using these rules, the smallest string or the string containing only one terminal is beta, and the string containing two terminal symbols is beta alpha. We can't derive any other one or two terminal strings other than this. So from A, if we derive A and alpha, then again from this A, we derive the same, that is A and alpha again. Like this, if we keep deriving A and alpha from every other A of the next level, we will end up having a left skewed tree like this. Now the derivation can only be stopped if from this A we finally derive beta. So using the left recursive production rules, from A we can derive only a beta followed by no or any number of alphas. Basically, this is the language that the left recursive production rules generate, that is beta alpha star. Let's see the right recursion now. Observe the grammar. A can either be rewritten as alpha A or beta. Similar to the previous one, here also we will assume that A is the non-terminal and alpha and beta are the constants. Now focus here. Since A is reappearing as the rightmost non-terminal in the right-hand side, so this is a right recursive production. Let's now see the different derivations using these production rules. We will start off by trying to derive the smallest string, that is a string containing only a single terminal. So for that, starting from the start symbol A, we will derive beta. Now let's try to derive a string of two terminals using these. So starting from the start symbol A, this time we will derive alpha and A as we want to derive the string containing two terminal symbols. Now we already have achieved one constant, that is this alpha. So from this A, now we will derive beta, that is the second constant. So using this right recursive grammar, the generated two terminal symbol string is, look at the yield, it is alpha followed by beta. So in general, starting from the start symbol A, if we derive alpha and A first, then from this A, if we derive the same, that is alpha and A only, now from every other A of the next level, if we keep deriving the same, This time we will end up getting a right skewed tree like this. Now we can stop the derivation like this. All we have to do is to derive beta from the non-terminal a. So basically, using this right recursive grammar from the start symbol a, we can derive only beta or any number of alphas. See, here we have not derived any alpha, here we derived only one alpha, and here we derived as many alphas as we wanted. But every time, the derivation stops by deriving a single beta. So from a, using this grammar, which is evidently right recursive, we derive no or any number of alphas followed by a single beta, which was not the case for left recursive grammars. There, we derived beta followed by alpha star. So the language derived from the left recursive grammar is beta followed by alpha star, whereas in case of right recursive grammar, it is alpha star followed by beta. So in this session, we acquired the understanding of left and right recursion. Basically, we saw the different languages that are generated from the respective grammars. Alright people, that will be all for this session. I hope the concepts of left and right recursion are clear to you now. The reason why we learned about the languages generated by the left and right recursive grammars will be demystified in the next session. So I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching.